is that it was great for Sir Desmond Swayne to call Sajid Javid out about it, and Sajid Javid was mumbling and erring. But the government does currently have a digital ID system that's implemented. It's not mandatory, but it's for rent and landlords and for work. And but we know, as with a demographic like older people who find it very difficult to do online banking and with apps and all of that, it's going to start meaning that some people can't participate. Now, the crucial issue is it going to be compulsory, and how does it have to be part of our society? Then there's another couple of questions that are linked to this, which is that the European Union has a COVID pass. They've done a deal with Deutsche Telekom, T-Systems, so 400 million people are going to have that within the EU, and the World Health Organization has also done a deal with Deutsche Telekom. So by default, we're going to probably need it to travel. Now, borders are different, right? So when you go away, you do different things. However, we know that with the kind of policy creep that continues all the time, that it's also that the NHS app has already been established to work with the EU. So you've got a situation, by default, that it's being set up, and Sajid Javid, I think, whether he knows or not, and he said various things and then come back on them and change his position, as we know, whether it's about mandates or a range of things. We've got a situation where increasingly, you know, the digital ID is becoming more and more part of our lives. Now, you mentioned central bank digital currencies. I think, you know, just to clarify this, if you look at, on the one hand, what's happened in China with the social credit system, they're not as far as they want to be with that, but they obviously have other measures to control people, right? They don't have to just do it that way. But if you look at India with the Aadhaar project, with 1.3 billion people on it, and in Mexico as well, digital surveillance, which is often excluding many people, it's often used to monitor them. All of these things are a problem. So it's not the technology itself so much, but it's the use of it and the application. And that's why the Together Declaration had over 200,000 people that have signed to challenge having Show Me Your Papers in Britain. And we've sent a message to the government and to MPs up and down the country that we're going to continue to be vigilant on this. We're not going to allow a situation where Show Me Your Papers exists in Britain, and we're going to fight against that.